muted microphones meant a more civilized conversation between the candidates in the final presidential debate before Election Day. Good evening, everyone. I'm Maurice Dubois. Christine is off tonight. It was their one last chance to go face-to-face and make their cases to the country. CBS2'S Dick Brennan here now with how it all went down. Dick.
Well, as you pointed out, Maurice, very different from the last one. Far more civil this time around and far fewer interruptions between them, but they mixed it up. Of the many topics, New York City was among them in terms of the fight against the coronavirus.
He doesn't want to talk about the substantive issues. It's not about his family and my family. It's about your family.
And then he looks, the family, around the table, everything. Just a typical politician when I see that.
Let's talk about North Korea.
I'm not a typical politician.
Okay,
that's why I got elected.
They were mixing it up, but with new rules, with mic muting if necessary. At the center of the debate, the coronavirus and how the president handled it.
He did virtually nothing. And then he gets out of the hospital and he talks about, don't worry, it's all going to be over soon. Come on.
We're learning to live with it. We have no choice. We can't lock ourselves up in a basement like Joe does.
Both President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden laid out the direction they want for the country as the virus continues to hold on.
If you go and look at what's happened to New York, it's a ghost town. Take a look at New York and what's happened to my wonderful city for so many years. I loved it. It was vibrant. It's dying. Everyone's leaving New York.
Take a look at what New York has done in terms of turning the curve down in terms of the number of people dying. And I don't look at this in terms of the way he does. Blue states and red states. They're all the United States.
They battle over the future of Obamacare. The former vice president wants to keep it. The president wants to scrap it and start again.
He wants socialized medicine, and it's not that he wants it. His vice president, I mean, she is more liberal than Bernie Sanders and wants it even more.
He's a very confused guy. He thinks he's running against somebody else. He's running against Joe Biden. I mean, the idea that Donald Trump is lecturing me on Social Security and Medicare? Come on.
Mr. Trump addressed reports that he has a Chinese bank account.
It was opened it was closed in 2015, I believe. And then I decided, because I was thinking about doing a deal in China.
And Joe Biden addressed accusations about his son Hunter and alleged ties to Ukraine.
Everybody investigated that. No one said anything he did was wrong in Ukraine.
On the issue of immigration, each blamed the other over the treatment of children at the border.
They got separated from their parents. And it makes us a laughing stock and violates every notion of who we are as a nation.
They did it. We changed the policy.
Your response to that?
They did it. We changed.
Did not.
They built the cages. Who built the cages, Joe?
Let's talk about what
who built the cages,
Joe? Let's talk about.
Both were asked about the issue of race in America.
Nobody has done more for the black community than Donald Trump. And if you look, with the exception of Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln here is one of the most racist presidents we've had in modern history.
Now, Mayor de Blasio responded to the President Trump's characterization of New York as a ghost town. The mayor tweeting, "The only ghost town will be Mar-a-Lago when you're forced into retirement on Election Day." Maurice.
Okay, Dick, thank you.